Hi, second grade. Today we're talking about managing anger. I know all of us have struggled at some point in time with that emotion, and a lot of times we don't even know how to handle it. All we know is how to react to it. And so we yell, we scream, we stomp our feet, we slam doors, whatever when we're angry. And so today we're going to talk about managing anger. So before we do that, though, I'm going to play your empathy song for you. Here we go.
Situation, your feelings mean so much to you, but you know that you're not alone. There's other folks with feelings too. So when you get together, try to understand how they might feel, because they might have their own ideas with feelings that are just as real. Oh, empathy means feeling what others feel. You love to do happy, sad, angry, glad. You notice it and you understand. Oh, it's feeling what others feel. You love to do happy, sad, angry, glad. You notice it and you understand. That's right. Empathy is trying to understand how another feels. See the clues on a person's face and wonder what's their point of view. The next step is compassion. That's being kind and finding ways to help a friend. That's easy when you understand. Oh, empathy means feeling what others feel. You love to do happy, sad, angry, glad. You notice it and you understand. Oh, empathy is feeling what others feel. You love to do happy, sad, angry, glad. You notice it and you understand. Oh, empathy means feeling what others feel. You love to do happy, sad, angry, glad. You notice it and you understand. Oh, empathy is feeling what others feel. You love to do happy, sad, angry, glad. You notice it and you understand. That's right.
Okay, so there's your empathy song for you. And a little dance from Miss Nelson just to put a smile on your face. Okay, so I'm going to introduce you to Matthew. And I want you to watch for cues in Matthew's face, maybe his body, that would identify that he's having pretty strong anger feelings. So let's go ahead and let's watch Matthew.
Hey Matthew. Hey Steven. I don't remember seeing you at the bus stop this early.
Yeah, I know. I usually run it right when the bus comes.
I'm even second in line today. Hey Steven, check out this watch I got for my birthday. Hey, you can't just go to my back. Go to the back. No, I'm talking to Steven. I said go to the back of the line. No, I'm talking to Steven.
My face feels hot and I'm making a fist. I feel like grabbing and pushing China out of the line. I must be pretty angry.
Pretty strong feelings. Did you notice that Matthew had his hands clenched and his eyebrows were bent in and his lips? He was just like, right? So he didn't have a little bit of anger. He had a really strong feeling of anger. And when we have strong feelings, our body feels uncomfortable, right? It feels really icky inside. And so when our body feels uncomfortable, then we react in negative behaviors in order to learn how to cope with that feeling, because we don't know what to do. We just know that we don't feel okay. So then we react. Okay? So think about a time where you've had really strong anger feelings and you felt really uncomfortable. And I would like you to take some think time and then share with a family member or even email Miss Nelson. I would love to hear from you. But share a time when you were really angry, and maybe what did it feel like in your body? Matthew, it appears, his hands were clenched, his heart was racing, his face was tight, so his face muscles were really tight, right? What about you? Think about a time that you had a really strong feeling of anger, and what did your body feel like? And then share it with someone. Yeah. Is it okay to be angry? Yeah, it is. It's okay to be angry. It's okay to be frustrated. But what it's not okay is to act out in disrespectful or hurtful behavior. Anger is okay, but how we act is what matters. Okay? So let's go ahead and let's go back to Matthew. So Matthew is talking about wanting to hurt the kid because he is not moving. And so inside Matthew's head, he's got all this negative self-talk, right? Which increases the anger. The more that you talk negatively, the more your anger gets higher and higher until you finally react, okay? Let's find out what Matthew does.
I should probably do something to calm down. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sean, you got in front of me, and that's not fair. I was here first.
I just wanted to show Steven my watch I got for my birthday. I'll go to the end of the line. First, do you want to see my watch?
Sure.
Look at all the things it can do.
Cool.
Much better, right? So what skill did he use to calm down? If you remember our last lesson, we had the poster of stop, name your feeling, and then calm down, right? Okay. So what calm down strategy? So he stopped, he named his feeling really angry, right? And then what skill did he use? Yeah, counting. So he counted 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And so by counting backwards, he was able to calm his heart rate down, calm his mind down, so he could think clearly, so he could make a proactive decision. Not reactive, but proactive, okay? Because when we are having strong feelings, we react and we take it out on anybody. Like, we don't even think about it. We just take it out on anybody because we are angry. And so taking that step back, calming ourselves down, being proactive, and be able to think through the process, just like Matthew did, right? Okay? So after Matthew calms down, he uses another skill. What skill did he use? Think about it. If you said one of your learning skills, being assertive, you're absolutely right. So he was assertive. He wasn't aggressive. He could have been, but he wasn't. He was assertive, was able to get what he wanted and need, was heard in a respectful manner, right? So he was able to use a couple of different skills. So he used stop, he named his feeling, he counted backwards, and then he was assertive to get what he wanted or get his point across without hurting someone else. Win-win situation. And he got to check out a new watch. So that was pretty cool. And so by doing that, he made a closer friendship. Whereas if he was aggressive and acted out negatively, he probably would have pushed that person away. And he would have gotten in trouble. He might not have been able to ride the bus anymore. And so by him using the skills that are being taught to you, he was able to have a better day. Make sense? Okay. So we have one more video. And this is the calm down dance. And the reason that I play music and I do dance videos is because when we have something like a song stuck in our head, it stays there over and over and over again. Like my granddaughter loves Baby Shark. And if you get that song stuck in my head, I'm singing it all day. Or if I'm in my car and I hear a song, I have it playing in my head all day. And so that's the same thing with this. So I play music or I do videos so that way you can get the skills in your head so you can remember them better. Okay? Here we go.
First, though, I need some robot poses. You guys give me a robot pose? How about you? Good. Ready for some music? Pop! You're feeling, brain takes hold, and you could flip your lid. Stop! You got to think it through. Just calm it down like this. Stop, and then you're feeling calm down. Stop, and then you're feeling calm down. Stop, and then you're feeling calm down. Every day we can have strong feelings, strong emotions that send us reeling. But there are steps we can take to calm down. These are the keys to turn things around. Just stop, and name your feeling. Turn on your brain. Start thinking, not just feeling. Calm it down. Do some breathing. Calm it down. And some counting. 1, 2, 3, 4. Calm it down. Use self-talk. I can do it. I can do it. And keep thinking. Stop. Name what you're feeling now and take some belly breaths. Say good things to yourself with count and calm the feeling down. Stop and name your feeling calm 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 down. Say someone bumps you when you drop your stuff. You can't think clearly, you're feeling rough. Just say stop. Name what you're feeling. Take back your power and don't hit the ceiling. Stop. Name what you're feeling now and take some belly breaths. Say good things to yourself. Count and calm the feeling down. Stop and name your feeling calm 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 down.
Good way to remember that skill. Good song. So practice, practice, practice. So practice your learning skills, practice your calm down skills, and make sure that you're having that open conversation with family. When you need something, be assertive. Don't be aggressive, because being aggressive is not going to meet your needs. So make sure that you're using the skills that I'm teaching you. Till next time, have a good week.